Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you're having a great day. This will be your weekly reading for the week of September 7th through the 13th. And during that time, we'll have a full moon that comes in on the 8th. And of course, that can be a time of heightened emotions, a time where some of us feel overwhelmed and anxious, maybe snappy and irritable. You might have changes in your sleeping patterns. So it's a good time for us to practice to release any fear or resentment and practice patience and calm. So keep that in mind. We then move into the waning gibbous energy, which is that kind of winding down of the full moon, less light. That's a good time for self-reflection, rebirth, a good time to make positive changes and get rid of bad habits and negative thinking. So please keep those moon energies in mind as we move through the week. This will be an intuitive general reading for energies that you may or may not encounter, Aquarius. So as always, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. And your overall message for this reading: confidence is your key to success. All right, let's see what the Aquarius Collective has going on for the week. As I'm shuffling, I would like to say, Aquarius, that since my readings to you are free, all that I ask in return is that you hit that subscribe button right down there. It's so easy for you to do, and it really does help my channel. It just kind of pushes me out in the algorithm, which I appreciate as a new YouTuber. So thank you so much for doing that. And also, if you've been a subscriber, thanks so much for coming back and helping me build a community here. I'm seeing repeating faces, and I love that. That's awesome. So I do appreciate that. And I hope these readings are doing something for you. So thank you so much. Also, my weekly reminder this week is that you take the time to meditate. Just find a quiet place, still your mind and your body, and just go within and explore. If it's not something that you normally do, it's a good thing to try to add to your normal routine. It's a little hard for me to do. I tend to be very hyper. That's too many cards. We're going to put those right back in the shuffle. I tend to be a little hyper, so first I have to remember to meditate. I have to, which I do have a little note to remind myself. And then I have to just calm myself down because I tend to be go, 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 go. Take a breath. Sometimes I use guided meditations. I've done them, like the ones from the Monroe Institute, I find to be very fascinating, or just simple relaxation, guided meditations on YouTube. So find some that you like and just get in some headphones and relax yourself. So that's just my fun, simple reminder for the week. I will quit babbling, Aquarius, and let's get with this reading. So September 7th through the 13th, confidence is your key to success. Your present energy, the sun. Well, that's pretty confident, right? One of the happiest cards in the deck. Just light. That's just you being, about the light. This is you nurturing the things that you're working on. This is being in a healing mode. This is just being bright and shining light on everything around you, and just being in a positive, happy mood. So I love that for you a lot. Your current situation is the Ace of Pentacles. So you may be starting something here. Something new is coming in for you, a new financial opportunity. So this could be a new job that you're starting this week, or some new side hustle or something, but there's some financial opportunity or material opportunity. It could also be just someone gives you a free chair, so there's some abundance from the universe that comes to you this week, either in the way of money or material things. At the root of your situation is that you've got some things that are rapidly changing here with this eight of wands. So things are just kind of coming in quickly and changes. I don't see it as a negative thing. I feel like because you're just in a good, happy place, you're kind of taking these changes and just rolling with them, kind of just rolling with the punches. Like, okay, that's new. Let's do it. Let's take care of that. So I just feel that energy of change, but it's positive change. You're in a happy mood and you're fine with it. So that's pretty good. In your recent past, Page of Cups. So you're coming into this week with kind of a sense of humor, which is good. I find our page, to me, is that's our joker of the deck. I find that the Page of Cups, it's about new emotion things, but it's also light. It's very light and airy, and again, keeping a sense of humor about yourself. And I feel like you're coming into that week kind of with a giggle, is what I get, is that there's nothing super heavy going on right now in your life. You've kind of maybe just been through some stuff, and you're feeling just a good positive outlook. So keep your confidence. It is your key to success. What's on your mind is the devil this week. Interesting. Why is that on your mind? And maybe that's where this confidence is your key to success comes in. This could be some self doubt. This is like that devil on your shoulder that's just telling you negative things that are not true. This is a card about false truths. This is you being insecure because it's just in your head, like, well, you're not going to be good at this new job that comes in. uh don't let that happen. This is like false fears. This is also just the fear of success. What if you are really good at this job that you've just taken? What if it works out perfectly for you? So that devil is there and is on your mind. I want you to try to quell it as much as you can, and you need to be like, not today, Satan. I'm not listening to that today. So I really feel like that's what it is. It's kind of just trying to shake your confidence as these things come in and trying to get in the middle of your happiness, which is literally what the job of the devil is to do. Don't let it work. Do not let it work. What is just ahead of you this week is the Page of Swords. So you've got some new, not only some new and fun emotional things coming in, but right in front of you is a new fun way to communicate. So this could be, this could be something related to this new job, or where now you're talking to more people, if that makes sense. I'm kind of getting the feeling there, and I'm almost getting, for some of you, like coffee shop vibes, that there's it's a place where there's regulars or something, and you're now communicating with these new people. That might not be for all of you, but it could be that, any new job, of course, is new people. But I'm just kind of getting that vibe that it's a changing line of people that you get to talk to, and that's kind of new for you. Like maybe you've not done a job like that before, and you're having fun with it. It's a new way of communicating, and you're just being happy go lucky you, which I really like. In your advice position is, yeah, new perspective here with the Hangman. And maybe, maybe this is making you think, well, I didn't think I could do this kind of work and be bubbly and fun, and have fun talking to people, but I'm really enjoying this. It's not draining me. At the end of the day, I go home and I'm happy about it. That I'm seeing a lot of different people, a lot of different things are coming up, and I'm just managing things and dealing with things, and maybe learning something about yourself and how you deal with people and manage people, that you actually enjoy it more than you thought you ever would, if that makes sense. What is beyond your control this week is the Strength card here. With, that's, you're just being strong through all this, and I love that that is one of the bright cards too. Just almost as bright as the sun is that strength. I love that. So that's beyond your control, as you're just strong and positive this week. Really, nothing else to say there. What is your secret desire, or what you're trying to avoid, is the Page of Pentacles. So here's another page on the table. I would imagine that this is not what you're trying to avoid. I would imagine that this is a new thing that is coming in for you. Again, a new job. That's kind of anytime I see these two cards together, it just kind of confirms them to me that this is a new thing that you're doing. I don't think you're trying to avoid it. If you are, drop a comment, let me know. But I feel like it is what your secret desire is you really just want this to work out. You want to be able to make money doing this thing because you're enjoying it. But again, let's not listen to that devil. Let's be strong enough to just get that devil off your shoulder. Each time any thought like that comes in, that is causing you self-doubt, or just kind of taking away from this happiness, you need to just brush him off your shoulder. In your outcome position is the Chariot. So yeah, I feel like, the Chariot's about making a move. I feel like for you, this is about like an internal thing that you're experiencing, that you're like, wow, I didn't think I would enjoy this so much. And maybe I make the decision to move towards something that involves more people, or something related to kind of, and the feeling I'm getting is kind of like you took this job because you needed a job, and you're really enjoying it more than you thought you ever would, if that makes sense. That's really what's coming to me for some of you. Um, for some of you, this is maybe a volunteer position, and you're just like, I'm really enjoying this, and I'm enjoying the communication I'm having with these people around me. But lots of page energy, which to me tells me that either you might be a young person, or you're dealing with young people. And by young, I don't mean, childlike, but, just younger people, like maybe in your 20s. Maybe the people that you're talking to are younger than you, and you're enjoying that. Or, it could be that you're younger and it's new to you to be talking to people of different ages. So, I think there is some age thing involved with this, if that makes sense. And you're enjoying it. It's not the bummer you thought it was going to be. So, what is hidden from you this week, Aquarius, is the Lovers card. So, that's very interesting. I just had this card and it was hidden for Capricorn. So, if you have a Capricorn in your life and if you're both very busy this week, Capricorn was very busy dealing with some things on like a managerial level. And it feels like you're busy dealing with things like learning new things. So, if you have a Capricorn for a partner, you may want to cross watch that one and just make sure that you're touching base with each other this week. If you're both very busy and it's just hard to even just get together, make sure you're just touching base with each other and letting know I'm really busy. I'm having fun, but I'm busy. So just make sure you're touching base there. Let's get a final word from the Soul Oracle deck. As Aquarius has all of these new and fun experiences, I feel like it's a fun week for you, Aquarius. Very light and fun and happy. And I like that a lot. And you're being very confident. All right, Soul Oracle says tune out distractions, and that's that devil card. Tune that devil out. Doesn't know what he's talking about, and that's something that you need to work on. That's something that is. It's not the first time for you. I just get that feeling that you can kind of let that devil get in your ear and shake your confidence, and you need to learn how to. And meditation, I was talking about meditation at the beginning. Meditation is a good way to maybe work on that, to get rid of those negative voices and those negative things that come in for you, and just really focus on the positive and focus on what's real, not what's kind of imagined in your head. All right, let's get a self-care wisdom card. What does Aquarius need to do in the way of self-care for this week? And the card for you is the Rebel card. It's time to celebrate the fact that you don't fit in. Stand on your own 2 feet. You don't fit in, Aquarius. Wow. Okay. You don't, but it's fine. Stand on your own 2 feet. Be who you are. Be your fun, quirky you. And don't, tune out the distraction of this devil this week. Don't listen to it. You're doing great. You're confident, and people love your quirky nature and the way you are, and you're fun to talk to. I can just feel that. So, Aquarius, I wish you the best of luck this week. I feel like it is kind of a light week. You're learning things and you're doing new things. It's happening very quickly, but I think for you that your big thing is to tune out these distractions and just go about your day. You're bright and fun, and it's just a fun week for you. So I really appreciate your time here with me today. If you're comfortable sharing, let me know what changes are coming in your life. Are you youthful, or are you having to deal with youthful people? There's a lot of pages in this reading, and that makes me think that maybe you're dealing with younger people, or you're a younger person dealing with people maybe of different ages that you're not used to. Something along that line with ages is really coming through to me. And that you're surprised that you're enjoying it so much. So anyway, if you're comfortable sharing, drop me a message down below. I do readings every week, so come back next week and we'll see if this energy continues or if there's something completely new here for you. Also, if you like my reading style, of course, please hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps my channel, but most importantly, it'll help you find me next week. So, Aquarius, thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.